Hello, welcome to this overview of this 2011 4runner. I just wanted to actually put this on video. I put several posts on things that I have done during the build over the last 4 or 5 months. What we have here is a 2011 SR5, just the base one. It's not a premium. It doesn't have any lockers or anything like that. What it does have is a 3-inch stage 1 Eibach lift with heavy duty adjustable rear coils, just because of all the weight that's been added. So I might as well, I guess, start from the front of the truck and then work my way around and into it, just so you have a good view of it. So let's start at the front. Right here, put in a front mounted camera just for going over those obstacles where you need to know where the front wheels are. Really helps. On top of the hood here, which people see, is a Cascadia 4x4 90 watt solar panel, and that runs the Bluetti AC 180 inside the cab that runs all the electrical. We have on here BFG KO2 tires on a set of Icon wheels, and like I said, we have a 3-inch Eibach stage 1 kit with Old Man EMU upper control arms. As we go in, we have a 23-0 180 awning that I had to do a little modification type bracket to mount this, because a lot of people don't have setups that you can mount directly onto a tent, especially one that only has the single T-track on the bottom. Put the rain deflectors on, always really nice to have. So that's the 180. Might as well go since we're at the front here. We have a RAM mount there, which normally holds a cell phone. And we have Yoda taking control on everywhere we go. And for backup, if he gets us lost, we have an inReach over there, which obviously, if you're going into the back country, very much a good thing to have. Down here, I've added some extra USBs for running whatever I need at the front. We have a Kenwood head unit that runs Gaia maps, and like I said, runs front and rear camera in the back. So let's go into the back seat. We have just plain old seat covers here, just to keep the inside a little bit cleaner, because the truck's not always as clean on the outside. So let's go into the back. Did a rear seat delete. It's only my wife and myself that actually run in this thing, so there's no need to actually have rear seats. And what it does is, as you can see, it's given storage bin placement for here. So as you can see here, we actually do strap these down so that when you're actually out on the road in a predicament, that they're not going to go anywhere. We have a Cascadia hot water heater here for instant on hot water showers and for doing dishes. It's always kind of nice to have some comforts at home. For a little extra storage, we put an overhead rack or netting for jackets and hats and sort of things that quickly want to grab them, so that they're there. Underneath here, we have the Bluetti, and as you can see, there's more storage. Quite a bit of storage you can actually put in here, so our hiking boots and whatever get to go into this area. And we have Tux mats, full mats. If you guys want to look at mats, these are the way to go. Tux mats brand. They're made in Canada. They're not cheap, but they cover the entire inside of your vehicle. Like, instead of having carpet, you have rubber floor mats. Again, back end, like I said, have in the back here, have the overweight spring in the back. So if you can see that in there with the actual adjustable coil, just so that we can get rid of the sag from having, well, all of this in the back. So we have a VL45 fridge freezer. We have a Eureka stove here that goes onto this Alian drawer, which was built by Fusion Woodworking out of North Vancouver. When put away, this is actually underneath this top here, so it creates extra counter space to do meal prep. We have dry goods in here and cutlery and plates. So that goes into there, really nice. It doesn't move around at all. Then we have the dometic faucet, just to have water on board all the time and easy to use. You just touch the button and away you go, you got water. Back in the back here, I have the molle panel window rack and shelf rack, just for all those extra things. So we have things like fire extinguisher, we have axe, we have electric chainsaw, you know, just other little knickknacks. We have first aid over here, some recovery gear, some seats, just some of the things that I have on board for when we're out and about. And you always want to have a place that they're solid, just like having a shovel hanging off the bottom. Just finding places to put this stuff so it's not loose in your vehicle when out on a rough road. Have recovery hook point on the back. So on the top there, we got one of the trash-roo bags. Yes, it is actually used. This one we use because I don't care how clean you are, you're going to get mice in your vehicle if you do not. So on this side here, we got a ladder to access the rooftop tent, which is the aluminum style wedge, which has a roof rack on there. That's where I put my my traction mats, just in case I need them for that, or I even use them just for leveling out in the back country. Then on this side here, again, 23-0 shower stall. I don't have the floor mat on it or the roof on it right at this moment, but it does have a roof and floor mat. And like I said, we use the Cascadia hot water heater so that we can actually have hot water showers after we go on hikes. We use this vehicle primarily as our boondocking vehicle when we go and do backcountry hikes. So it gets us into some pretty gnarly places. So this is fairly much the walk around of our 2011 Toyota 4runner SR5, which is no longer stock. The stripes on there, some people say, hey, I got them on backwards. I really don't care. Those stripes are actually a homage back to my father, who's now just about 90 years old. He started having Toyota pickup trucks in the very early 80s, and he had one that actually had those three stripes running across the hood and then down the complete side of his vehicle. So I wanted to honor my father with those, plus gives a little bit of pizzazz in it. So again, there is the 2011 Toyota 4runner in a one-shot video, just so everyone who's actually seen pictures of it can actually see it in a different format as it stands when camping. This takes less than 5 minutes to get into this position, and that's what I was after. Oh yeah, another feature I did put on here, which I didn't show, is limb risers. A lot of people, they're hard to find or hard to get on a Toyota 4runner, but when you're going down narrow trails that actually envelop the front of your vehicle, it's nice to get those branches off of your vehicle and down either over the top or along the side. Also has a prinsu full length roof rack that holds this. One feature I had here actually with this roof rack is I don't leave this tent on all year long. This tent gets stored, and as a lot of people know, it's a pain in the butt to store them. So I've actually purchased, I can't even remember right now where I purchased these quick release mounts. There's 4 of them on here, and I can get this roof top tent on and off within 5 minutes. You just pull the pin, lift it up, it's gone. Okay, well, like I said, there you go. There is my review, little show and tell. Might give you some ideas for other people who are looking at doing a project, what I've done. I will try to list all of the different products I've purchased in the description at the bottom. All right, bye for now.